Hello. People suck. So apparently I can't go live on my Facebook page, my personal page, or YouTube because some asshat reported one of my posts. Grow up and get a life. But hi. So I'm just gonna make a regular old video and try to upload it to my YouTube channel that way. This is why I'm drinking wine. I know I haven't done a video in a very long time. I apologize. I've just been really busy with getting stuff ready for spring and summer, and I normally don't do a whole lot of canning this time of year. So I'm going to be making Mexican beef stew in my pressure cooker, or pressure canner. I hope you all have been well. I really appreciate all of your guys' support. It means a lot to me. So I'm just gonna turn the camera so I can, hello son. I was gonna just cut the meat up while I chatted on live, but I can't go live on any of my Facebook or YouTube because someone reported me.
For real?
Can't go live until April 11th. What the hell? All right, so I just have a chuck roast here that I'm going to cut up into chunks. For all the new people on my page, welcome. And just a few things that you should know to help you decide if this channel and my page is right for you. I do swear like a sailor. Yes, there will be drinking. Yes, I will do things the way I want to do it, so don't come up on my page talking about how that's not in that one book that is a certain color, because I don't really care. I do things my way. It's my kitchen, my rules, and if you don't like it, get the hell on out. But other than that, welcome, and I hope you enjoy it. Alright, so I'm almost done cutting up this meat. I'm not really cutting it too small. And I'm gonna take this piece of fat off. My dogs are just wanting me to drop something. I still can't get over that. No lives until April 11th. My birthday is April 9th, so y'all are gonna be missing out because I can't even go live on my damn birthday. Like, seriously. So all the new people, tell me where you're from and how you found my page, probably on one of the canning pages. I'm on quite a few of them. Big hunks of fat like this, I don't really want that in there, so I'm just gonna throw the meat into my bowl so I can season it here in just a few seconds. And just cut some of these a little bit smaller. Carne Guisada is Mexican beef stew. It is delicious, delicious, delicious. I serve it with rice and beans on the side, and then I scoop it up with a tortilla to eat it. All right, just a couple more cuts for some of these larger pieces. That looks good. And I use, like I said, this is a a chuck roast, because I like the marbling and the fat content that is in it. Honestly, you could use whatever cut of meat that you want. I just find that this is the most tender and flavorful one. All right, got my meat. I'm gonna rinse my hands off. Baby, move. I got 3 of the 4 dogs in the kitchen right now. Like I said, they really want some tasty vittles. All right, so for the seasonings that I use, some ground cumin. Now, I don't measure anything unless it's like baking my rolls and bread, because that's kind of important to do. How the hell? Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what the fuck? All right, so cumin, like I said, I don't measure. If you have a problem with that, well, what the hell? Then I don't know what to tell you. And I like a lot of cumin. I love, 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 love cumin. And I really think that that is what gives it such amazing flavor. And then I've got some smoked paprika. So for those of you who don't know, I live in Michigan. We got about 2 inches of rain last night, which was a lot. Some pepper and a little bit of salt. I'm not gonna put too much salt in this because I use an Amish beef base and it's pretty salty. If I can get the damn thing open. Again, don't be coming up on here talking about, oh, you can't put that in there to can it safely. I do what I want. Ask my wife, she'll tell you. All right, so I'm just gonna give this a good mix around. Massage that meat, if you know what I'm saying. Looks like the sun is finally starting to come out here. All right. Grab my jars while I'm over here, and then we can start putting stuff in the jars. It's really super simple to do if you do it in your pressure canner. I raw pack this. My kitchen kind of looks like a science experiment right now. I've got fermented feed for my chickens, and as you guys seen yesterday, fermenting some pickles, or fermenting vegetables, whatever. All right, so these are going into quart jars. We gotta have some wine, right? I'm also gonna put a little crushed garlic in the jars as well. I got some cut up onion and red and bell pepper. You can omit peppers if you don't like it, whatever, make it your own. All right, so I'm gonna pack this into the jars. I don't add any liquid to this because it's going to create its own delicious juices. I don't know, depending on how much I have to put in here, I might have to add a little bit of water just for headspace. All right, so I got the meat in the bottom. I also have some potato cut up. Some people put potatoes in it. Other people don't. I like it with potatoes, so that's how I'm doing it. I'm just gonna drop a couple of the green pepper in each one. And a couple of the red peppers. This will be great for, we're actually going to eat some of it tonight. But on those days that, you know, you've done a lot of work or you got a lot of errands to run, so good. I usually do not thicken it until I heat it up. And I just bring it to a boil, and then it's a simple cornstarch slurry that I thicken mine with. You can use flour if you want. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. All right, and then for the potatoes, see, not too hard at all. Yeah, so I am gonna have to add some water to this. I'm gonna add it up to about there, maybe a little less, because like I said, it's gonna make some juice of its own. Guess I should have pulled out another roast and packed more meat in there, and then I wouldn't even have to add any water. But whatever, what are you gonna do? Almost there. So, since this is raw packed, you're gonna want your canner cold with cold water. Don't be putting any hot water in here. All right. So now you want to make sure that you wipe. Give it a good old rim job, you guys. Give it a good old rim job. Common side effects include injection site redness, swelling, pain, tenderness, firmness, lumps, bumps, bruising, discoloration, or itching. Just want to make sure that you get all the spices or any meat juice off of your rim. Champion is here to help. It's replacing the window season, and we're celebrating with buy two windows, get two free at Champion. We designed new windows specifically for your home. All right, then I'm just gonna plop these lids on. Installed by a team of professionals. And these are not new lids. Oh! Oh! Buy two windows, get two free. Yes, I reuse my lids if they're, you know, as long as they're not rusted or too terribly messed up. A good way you can keep your lids from not messing up is when you go to open them, put a butter knife down on the edge of the lip and then use your opener and you won't leave any marks. So these I just hand tighten, do not over tighten them. That is how you get a lot of problems. So I just do finger tight. And And then I'm going to pop these into my canner. I'm going to turn my canner on after I close the lid. Vent your canner for 10 minutes. Some people don't do that, but that is one thing that I definitely do. Gonna vent for 10 minutes, put the gauge on, and bring it up to the poundage per your elevation. Mine is 10. And then once it reaches that, you put the little weight on there. Set your time for 90 minutes and then turn it off. And then I let it naturally release, open, set it on the counter. I remove my rings after 24 hours. My opinion, it helps to not have a false seal. And that way, if you know that your shit didn't seal, you figure it out before you have something rancid smelling in your home. So that's it. Sorry I couldn't go live to whoever reported me. To the rest of you, I hope you enjoy and have a fabulous fucking weekend.